Well, we made it this far in one day. Let's go ahead and do one last video of the Smith & Wesson SD9. This is kind of a follow-up with some of the issues that I have found over time is finding a functional, non-expensive holster that does function decently. I mean, this is not a perfect fit because this is designed for an M&P, and there is the call number there, Galco TR472. And something that I did notice and I had to do myself is clearance this. This channel, for some reason, I don't know why they decided to do it, actually encloses itself and goes flat through here. So when you were drawing, it would get caught up, the front sight would get caught there, and when you drug it out, you would actually have little chunks of Kydex that would stick in the front sight. So I just went ahead and took a little Dremel tool to it and smoothed it out, and I mean, it's really nothing special, but you know, it works pretty well. So here you can see what it looks like in the holster. You don't have that very distinctive Kydex click. It's just kind of a, you know, slides on, and you can see there is a little bit difference in the trigger guard, and I think the trigger guard is probably where most Kydex holsters get that click from. But you know, this one's based off the M&P, so I really kind of hoped when I bought it that this would be similar enough. And you know, it does have some retention to it, but it's not very strong, and you can adjust these to your liking. I don't have it extremely tight because I don't feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like I need to have it all that extremely tight. Now this portion is raised, and at first I was like, why do they have that there? I don't understand the need for that. But I mean, this thing is made for all M&P pistols that are the full size, and some of them have that safety right there, and I think that's what that was for, is for the safety. So it does do a full sweat guard. I do like that, and it does have some sight protection on the back, on the inside. All in all, I think this is a pretty decent holster for substituting the SD9 into. And if that's something that you're looking for, these I found, I can't remember where I found it. If I think about it, I'll put it in the description down below. But they were not very expensive. I think I got this one for around $40 or so. And most Kydex holsters that I've found for the SD9 are running in the $60 range because they're coming from smaller companies that are just basically doing their Kydex in the garages or something like that, and maybe bigger than that. But you know, the clip is okay. It's actually not the best clip in the world I have found. It doesn't have the most retention. I would like to see the clip just come back in a little bit more so it engages your belt some. Now coming on and off, you know, putting this on is very easy because it does have a bevel here, but you know, it can slip out of your belt depending on the type of belt you have and how tight you have it around your waist. But you know, it does cover the trigger completely. I do feel that it's a decent fit. You can see it's kind of off-canted just a little bit in there, so it's not perfectly centered. But you know, is that a big deal? I don't really think so. Now I will say that I have noticed over time a little bit of wear on the slide because of just, you know, frequent reholstering, because I do dry practice pretty regularly. So that's just kind of an option. You know, I still continue to look, and you know, if any of you guys have found a very good, inexpensive Kydex option for the SD series, you know, please put it in the comments, and I'll keep an eye on it for a while. And if there's something in there that looks, you know, interesting, I may pick it up. So please let me know if you found something I have missed. But you know, this is kind of just what I've worked with so far. So thanks, guys.